Porterbrook, another pub, right next to the Porterbrook itself, so perfect location. And as I've said before, if you want to find out more about the Porterbrook, see my River Porter series, which I uploaded last year, following the River Porter all the way from Mayfield Valley up near Fulwood, all the way down to Sheffield train station. It's a fascinating walkabout if you like river kind of landscapes. Endcliffe Western Methodist Schools. I think that's being turned into something. Planning consent for food hall with roof terrace and restaurant. 9 apartments. I bet there'll be student apartments, come on. So we're approaching the Hunter's Bar end of Ecclesall Road. Which has got a different feel to it to further east. Oscars. The Harritt wine bar. La Patisserie. The Beer House, Sheffield's micro pub. Now this is the sister to the Ale Club bar at Fulwood, which I've been to. I've been in this one as well, and it's quite good. Ooh, I'm getting thirsty.
Video me.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Almost hero.
Here we are, Mowgli. Is that an Indian restaurant? I'm not sure, I think it might have been. I like the hanging sign. I like that. SPAR is better than SPAR. You get these wonderful independent places and then a SPAR. How depressing. So coming up to Neill Road, next to a barber's called the Dead Hare. Clever. Play on words. Coffee bars, a sandwich bar, vibrant. Now I was down here last Sunday doing the Sharrow Road food market, and if I do get back to town in time, I'll do the more vegan food market or something it's called. See what's going on. So we're at Hunter's Bar now, crossing over. They're very busy roundabout. we're next to Endcliffe Park now, which I'm not actually planning to do today because I did a lot of Endcliffe Park last year, but I will do that because I'm going to be going to the fake festival in Endcliffe Park next month, which is in Endcliffe Park. So we've lost all the shops now, they're just houses, but the shops will start again shortly as we go up Ecclesall Road towards Ecclesall Road South and Bannercross. And we'll just walk up to the top of Bannercross where the traffic lights are. And then we'll turn round because it's all residential after there. S11, of course. A very fashionable postcode. I bet these places aren't cheap. Ecclesall Road, very fashionable area. A lot of people want to live there because it's so close to town and it's got its own vibrant pub and restaurant scene. Rustlings Pantry just over there, where I went in for a coffee last week. Was it really a week ago? Actually, the park doesn't look as busy as I thought it would be. Usually on a sunny day, there'd be just seas of bodies and you wouldn't be able to see any grass, so it's actually relatively quiet. But I suppose it's only early lunchtime. Welcome to Bannercross. Which is officially its own area. Hunter's Bar is kind of an area, and then it's Bannercross. Going up here, which again, you've got a lot of shops. And endless traffic. Mainly because it's one of the arterial roads. You drive out here to get to Derbyshire. It links lots of areas up with towns, so yep, never-ending traffic in every direction. It's got its own flavour though, Bannercross. When I was a student at Sheffield City Polytechnic back in the early 80s doing arts and film at the Psalter Lane site, when they had a campus there, I used to come down to Bannercross. There's a pub just up here on the left called, I think, the Bannercross. Well, it was then. I don't know if it's got the same name now, or even if it's still here for that matter. It's ages since I've been here. If you know Bannercross, it's a long, slow crawl. The Golden Yeti. What a great name for a restaurant, the Golden Yeti. Nepalese Himalayan restaurant. What's that? What sort of things do they eat? Grand opening the 30th of April. Oh, it's not open yet then. Interesting name. So we're on the long haul up through Bannercross, Ecclesall Road, still S11. Opposite Greystones Road over there. Oh, the new Zing. I've heard things about that Chinese. Good things, actually. I've never had anything from there. Car park there for the, is that co-op? Yeah, it's a co-op over there. Looking down towards Hunter's Bar there. As you can see, we are ascending. The WildCard Bar and Grill. All new to me. I haven't been up here for a couple of decades, I would say. Don't remember the WildCard. Don't remember that coffee shop there. I do remember the petrol station. There used to be a casino up here that was a cinema at one time. It's probably been demolished because it would have been there actually. I'm sure there used to be a casino. You know, it's got an interesting smell around here. I noticed it going through Hunter's Bar. It's kind of it's weird. It's like Mr. Sheen, kind of cleaning, a pleasant fragrance cleaning smell. Can't fully identify it, but it's in the air. Esso petrol station. Oh yes. Oh, we're climbing even more rapidly. I like it when people wave at the camera. Yes, you'll be on YouTube. The world can see you. Although not everybody wants to be on YouTube, of course. Although, I mean, some YouTubers have had bad experiences with people not wanting to be filmed. I haven't had that happen yet. It probably will happen at some point. Turn that camera off. Looking forward to it. Opposite Huntingtower Road. So if you didn't know what Bannercross looked like, it's like this really. Oh, here's the pub. Used to be the Bannercross. Is it still the Bannercross? Yes, still the Bannercross. Still open. You never can tell with pubs. One minute they're here, the next they're gone in this current economic climate. Sheffield's best kept secret. Check out our amazing beer garden. Yeah, I've been in that before. We're near, well, there's the traffic lights, which is really the top of Bannercross. Then that turns into Psalter Lane. So that's about as far as we're going to go in this direction. So yeah, let's turn round and head back down to Hunter's Bar and back along Ecclesall Road, except we'll detour via Sharrow Vale Road, I think, for some of it. Because that's also a very vibrant place. Last time I was filming, the food market was in the way, so couldn't see much. But a great view of Sheffield on the horizon. Look how green we are. We are a very green city. Most of it, not all of it, of course.
Thank you.
Park life. It's not about you joggers. Marmion Road. Marmion Road, rather. HQ does student discount, but what is it? Restaurant or a bar? Hard to say. Persian bakery over there. Now, I don't know if students live this far up in these houses or whether these are just family houses, because these would be pretty expensive. I think the students are more down in the Sharrow Vale area. Shop local, Bannercross. An absolute pleasure when you've got a view like that. Yeah, I'm thinking there was a cinema there, at that blue building in the middle there on the left, next to the funeral service place. Yeah, I'm sure there was a cinema there that turned into a nightclub and a casino place. I seem to remember it burnt down. But it was... what's the name of the cinema? Was it called the Greystones? I don't know, have to look that up. Back in the days when Sheffield had loads of cinemas, not just in the city centre but all in the suburbs as well. Practically every area almost had a cinema. There was one there was one on Greystones as well, not far from here. The WildCard Bar and Grill seems to be popular. Urban Tula Indian restaurant. You know, I was just thinking, when I was walking on London Road and Aberdale Road, I didn't see any Indian restaurants, or nothing caught my eye anyway, and there used to be, as I said, so many of them there. It was the golden mile for curries in Sheffield, London Road. The only place where you could go on a curry crawl. Don't know did anybody ever do a curry crawl? Go to every curry house and have something just to say, I've done a curry crawl. As you can see, there's quite a long way between pubs on this section of Ecclesall Road. Behind me, back up the hill about 5 minutes, is the Banner Cross. Then the next, although there is these new bars that have sprung up, but traditional pubs, there isn't one now until we get down to Sharrow Vale. It's a Sunday. You wouldn't believe it's a Sunday how busy this road is. You know, back in the old days, 1980s, you go out on a Sunday and you'd see virtually no cars at all, because, well, nothing was open on a Sunday then. The shops weren't open apart from newsagents. The pubs were only open for like 3 hours at lunchtime, and that was it during the day. Much quieter world we lived in back then. And part of me misses all that. Do you remember when pubs were only open, well, they opened about 11, then they had to close at 3. They had to close at 3, that was the law, and couldn't open again until 5:30. And then in Sheffield, the pubs closed at 10:30 on weekdays, and Fridays and Saturdays they stayed open till 11. It's a very, very different world. Colourful. Turnip and Thyme. Oh, during the lockdown, I can remember going there and picking up some food. Got takeaways from there, Turnip and Thyme. Do you remember the lockdown? Somebody said this to me the other day. The lockdown seems like so long ago because it was 2020, the first one. And it's 6 years ago this month, the first lockdown. Can you believe it? 6 years ago. To me, who has no concept of time, really, in the classic sense, it seems like yesterday to me. The lockdown, when you could drive around and you'd be the only car on the road apart from ambulances and delivery vehicles. Never ever ever known Sheffield so quiet back then, and I kind of enjoyed it because it was so quiet. Yeah, all the pubs and restaurants were shut and public buildings and stuff, but I think a lot of people rediscovered themselves and they reinvented themselves because of that.